Speech off.
Hi everyone. I have not done any recordings for a while. I am just going to translate from my German original and hope it works well. So I have not recorded for a while because I had technological issues, but also probably part of it was laziness. I will not deny that. For a while, I had thought about talking about gratitude. This story about gratitude, I would just like to start with a little story from my childhood. When I was very little, one hears thank God, thank God, thank God all the time. And I used to think, what does that actually mean? What is that? I used to think it's one word, thank God, until my cousin said to me, well, actually, in the old days, people used to believe in God, so they used to say thank God. So, thank to God. And I used to feel that someone said to me, God's voice, maybe, said to me, but people still believe in me. So that's how it was then. But I believe that gratitude, the phenomena of gratitude in this modern world somehow gets pushed to the back burner, gets buried. So we learn as a child, please give me a candy and thank you when someone has given me that candy. So asking for something and then to say thank you when that my need has been fulfilled. Asking for something, to ask for something, and then the fulfillment of what we wanted. That nowadays something is missing, something is not whole, to admit and to wish for wholeness and for that wholeness to come, or the completion of some need. So this is for me a cycle of life, a whole circle, to have a need and to get that fulfilled. And I think that in this modern world where we buy things online, we do lots of things by ourselves. We don't look on a map to find a path. We don't ask people. We look on our mobile phones and we buy our food online, or we buy our clothes online. And it's sad, like somebody carries it to door, or sometimes it's just left at the door. So you think, well, it's nice that I've got some food, but the fulfillment that I knew from the old days, that it's someone involved, someone, I used to go to the shop and you think, thank you that so and so helped me to find what I wanted. Thank you for somebody helping me across the road. That this has gotten less when you rely on yourself and when you rely on modern phenomena like computers. Do you know what I mean? So, when you think like that, the feeling of gratitude to experience that you need something, and that the fulfillment, that you depend on somebody fulfilling your needs, and that you then have that feeling of satisfaction and wholeness, gets lost. We become like robots. We want something and we buy it online and it's there, or you look for what you need, or you look for what want to know, and you do not seem to be depending on somebody else or something else that helps us to fulfill our wishes. So the basic gratitude that gets pushed to the background, we believe that we are independent. You see what I mean? We get what we want, but we do not experience anymore the network of whatever is behind our fulfillments of needs. We do not experience what makes us alive. So, and we do not have the feeling of praising anymore, of appreciating what we want. We become more dull. So that level of gratitude about things that we have, and then there is a deeper level of gratitude which I experience a lot when I go for a walk, or I meditate, or when I used to live in the Buddhist monasteries. The gratitude that simply is about whatever there is, about the sunshine, the waves, or about the rain after a sunny day, or the cold in the winter. So the gratitude that is linked, so we think, to, to any particular person, but it is just there. But actually, that kind of gratitude about just what is goes to God, the deepest and the highest, so the most profound and the highest level of gratitude that I feel within my soul and spirit, that level of gratitude that I have, that is where life becomes just be fulfillment. So life becomes fulfillment even when there are things not going the way I wish, that I feel that profound gratitude. The profound gratitude is for me there's peace in that gratitude, a feeling of joy without the, hyper feeling, but it's a quiet sense of quiet sense of gratitude, and the feeling that is completion, the deepest, profoundest gratitude, and that is like a wave from God, a gift from Him. The gratitude that I feel then, I believe, is God's gratitude towards me, towards His creation. God is grateful that I am there, that I can experience Him. And when I feel that kind of gratitude, then those experiences that are not so positive for me, like I've got issues with neighbors who make difficulties, and when I feel the anger, there's also in another part of me that gratitude, that gratitude that comes spontaneously, that I am the gratitude that I'm allowed to feel the anger, and then that anger turns into love, and that love that is nested in the gratitude, that love grows. So the gratitude is such a amazing gift from God, a phenomenon, a nourishment, a sustenance, a form of sustenance. So how may I put it? A lifeboat? I just have no other words now. So that this gratitude helps us to accept everything and to be able to cope with everything, and we can see that everything in its life has its place for our learnings here. These are my thoughts that I have put together 1,000 times, but now I'm just leaving them as they come to me, leave them in my video. But maybe sometimes you also think about gratitude. It is an important thing that we have gratitude, that we feel gratitude towards somebody, and that we are able to feel gratitude towards God, and that this gratitude comes from within without any particular reason, without any condition, and that I feel the spontaneous gratitude that grows and blossoms within me. And I believe that this is God's grace, God's joy, God's life, God's love, and God has joy in me and in His creation. God has gratitude towards God's love and gratitude towards His creation. I think that's the true feeling of gratitude, that it's actually God's feeling, God's love towards His creation is the true, most profound feeling of gratitude.